defenders had intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Akers. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a toss play for Akers. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a second down and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford into the secondary past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Oh, this play right here, bro.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second down and goal. Mahomes. He's intercepted at the goal line. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford going for it all. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham, 29 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
4 down.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Yeah, they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and just like that, it's third down. Now it's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Edwards-Helaire now off the option. And this one goes nowhere. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
No, I don't know.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Mahomes. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now,